Well, here in Kentucky, lawmakers took a step just last week to help increase security measures at private schools. Public schools were required to have resource officers on every campus by previous legislation. Our Grayson Passmore has more on how this new law will help keep schools safe. Grayson?
Yeah, Amber, just 3 days before the 3 kids and 3 adults were killed in the Nashville school shooting, Governor Beshear signed into law a school safety bill here in Kentucky. House Bill 540 allows private and parochial schools to enter agreements with local law enforcement agencies or the Department of Kentucky State Police to provide school resource officers.
Especially when we have a highly trained individual in our schools to hopefully prevent that thing we dread the most, or that person we dread the most, from ever walking through the doors.
Last year, the governor signed House Bill 63 that requires every school campus to have a school resource officer. And as of Friday, private and parochial schools will be able to do the same.
We do it because it's the right thing, and we do it because we're parents. So I'm the parents of 2 middle schoolers that have had to go through different exercises and even a threat or 2 on their school. But I know that hardworking law enforcement officers have been there each and every time.
We've learned from police the Covenant School in Nashville does not have a school resource officer. And it was just this school year that 2 Fayette County Sheriff's deputies became full-time SROs at Lexington Christian Academy. Partnerships Sheriff Kathy Witt says they'll be able to continue in more schools now.
That protecting our children is number one. And I know sharing being a parent with you, I share being a grandparent with the mayor. We all want our children safe, and we want them safe in school.
Bill's sponsor, Representative Killian Timoney, the Republican from Fayette County, helped create the 10-point safety plan in the Fayette County public school system.
And it was very, very important that the one key facet to our work was the connectedness that we had with our skilled law enforcement officers in the community.
And with the passage of this bill, that work can begin in private schools. In Lexington, Grayson Passmore, WKYT. The last school shooting in Kentucky was in 2018. A 15-year-old male student opened fire at Marshall County High School, killing 2 and injuring 18. It was after this shooting that work began to require an SRO on every school campus. Back to you.
Grayson, thank you. We reached out to Lexington Catholic and Lexington Christian Academy today to find out more about their security policies, but we have yet to hear back.